Welcome, audience, and this is a special movie commentary because is this one even officially released yet?
Basically, audience, I wish I could have told you that this is like one of us has like some kind of history or grudge against this movie, but no, this is literally a commentary we're doing completely on the fly because I was literally looking for whatever new movies have been leaked on the internet, and I found this movie at complete random that I didn't even know existed, and then I showed it to Jova, a certain picture of a certain canine character in it, and Jova, why don't you take it from here?
Yeah, basically, this is a Korean, yes, a Korean and maybe a bit of Chinese, but an Asian Snow White film called, well, it's called several things. It's called Snow White and the Mysterious Father, Snow White's New Adventure, and what was the other third name?
Snow White
Happily
Happily
Ever
After.
After.
Oh yeah, not to be confused with that other Snow White Happily Ever After, which ironically tends to get confused as a supposed sequel to the old Disney classic. Confused yet? Well, I'm confused too, because I don't know what to think about this movie. I haven't seen it yet, mind you, but who knows? Maybe it's a diamond in the rough? Or the fact that it has a certain cameo, yes, I'm calling it a cameo, you'll see what I mean, appears there.
Basically, audience, there's a specific character in this movie that immediately made Jova interested.
Well, I was kind of interested before him, but yeah, it's an old friend of ours. But enough beating around the bush.
We're going to start before the signature entertainment logo.
Enjoy. Without further ado, 3, 2, 1, click. By the way, I've never heard of Signature Entertainment.
They're like one of them low-key Hollywood producers, I think.
Now here's just hoping the lip syncing's actually good in this.
Actually, from what little I've seen of it, it's not. The lip syncing is actually pretty awful.
It's really...
All right.
Precision.
You say that, Pedro. Lip syncing is not precise, and the company's called Precision.
Well, I guess they're not very precise, are they?
Vision. Precision, Vision, Signature.
Vision films.
Oh, okay, I guess now we're at the start of the movie, and oh god, that's an awkward frame rate.
Actually, that's still a logo.
What?
Really?
Oh, wait, Peter Pan? Neverland?
We're still...
Gold Valley Films. Okay, now we're gonna start the movie.
Now it's the movie.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. I've heard this soundtrack
Tarzan?
before.
Special guest composer John Williams.
I know, right? Well, I guess if you're gonna rip off someone, rip off the best.
Well, I guess that
graphics
water looks
stuff.
fine.
Yeah, the water's fine. Wait,
The sky looks good too.
Why is this?
Snow White, happily. I'm guessing this is like the American title, probably.
Why is this giving me Tarzan 2013 vibes?
Because
Well,
Tarzan
actually,
2013 also started off looking good until we actually looked
well,
at
it is
stuff.
true that the animation in this movie is not stellar. I still think it doesn't look nearly as creepy as Tarzan 2013, at least.
I think he means well, Tarzan 2013 looked good at first, but then when you actually start
Basically, to put it
better,
better, this animation, to me at least, feels a bit like a slightly better Hoodwinked.
I was going to say Hoodwinked, actually.
I mean, in terms of animation, not in terms of writing.
Red Riding Hood? I only asked because she has a red cloak.
This is Hoodwinked. The only difference is there's no Anne Hathaway, and
what?
Wait, and now the dog starts walking. What? Okay, want to have the dog walk like a human by all means, but be consistent with it at least.
Is this Family Guy now?
No, if this was Family Guy, I would be doing some kind of incredibly horrible racist joke right now.
Or a cutaway gag?
Oh, goody.
Hey, I remember hearing those sound effects from the 80s. You're gonna be our comedy relief, aren't you?
God, this is going to be like the Inspector Gadget movie, is it? Where it's nothing but annoying sound effects.
Well, actually, we just got one, actually. So maybe.
At least Inspector Gadget had some breaks in between them. Here, it's pretty much just been right from the get-go.
Okay,
No,
so
no. Why
Sure,
stop
sure.
there? I'll do the sound effects. Whip.
Okay, everybody, you're probably wondering why are we following this girl? Where's Snow White? Well, that's the thing. For some reason, this is not actually about Snow White. It's actually about this little girl right here who's searching for her missing father.
Why is it called Snow White?
Because Snow White's involved.
My guess is, Dwibs, they come up with this really simple story of a girl finding her father, but they couldn't really fill a feature-length run with it. So let's add in Snow White while we're at it.
Yeah, this is a Korean and Chinese film. So yeah,
Let's do the voice acting for a bit, just to see if it's good.
That squirrel's mouth wasn't moving.
Actually, it was the dog speaking.
that's
Looks
a
like a
squirrel.
squirrel.
But the ears are all
it-
wrong. What?
Wah!
Ah!
Oh, Mega, what are you doing here?
Also, that way that wolf was standing so statically is
Okay,
creepy.
uh,
Hey, that does remind me of something.
Remind me again, Java. What's his
Uh,
name? The main character from Alpha and Omega? I forgot his name.
Humphrey.
That's it, Humphrey. What is Humphrey doing here?
I don't know.
He looks exactly like the wolves from the Alpha and Omega movies. It's fucking exact.
I know.
Lionsgate suits somebody.
I know. You need every penny you can get these days, apparently.
I mean,
Well, when you release bombs like
Okay.
the spirits, yeah.
I mean, Crest Animation did not work on this movie, so if it was Crest Animation working on this movie, it would be more justified. But no, this is a Korean/Chinese animation studio, so they're just plain stealing from it.
It's not even Splash
Well,
Entertainment.
oh, look at that. A Chinese-involved movie that, steals and rips off assets from something. Never heard that happen before. Lola?
Who?
I guess that's the girl's name.
Okay, I'm gonna see if there might be some synopsis that can at least tell me what these characters' names are. Or IMDb. Wow, they really like to reuse that scrambling sound effect.
So I guess Humphrey decided, fuck this shit, I'm done, and leave the Alpha and Omega series and decided to start trying to eat Korean girls.
Oh, her name is
Surprise.
Hannah? Wait, no, well, that's the IMDb page on the Korean one.
Ah, that's it. That's the end.
I wish.
So we're just gonna move on from that.
Yes, we are.
So these are the seven dwarfs.
Oh boy, I can
The
start.
birds are singing.
Oh.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, there
I can-
you
I can-
are, Snow.
I can tell I'm not really gonna like the look of the dwarves in this movie. Am I?
I don't like them already because, they look exactly all the same.
Which is sad because it's the Disney dwarfs are some of the most beloved characters ever in animation.
Heck, not just the there's the wolves still. But yeah, heck, not just the Disney animated dwarves, but, most Snow White tales in general try to diversify the looks of the dwarves.
Mirror Mirror did that.
Heck, even Snow White and the Huntsman did it.
So you're being outdone by an adulterer and Tarzan.
Oh, wow! That lip sync was terrible!
I don't even.
Oh, don't you mean
No,
falling
no,
with
that's
style?
not falling. Yeah, that's falling with style.
That's
But guys, we removed the words totally original.
So, this movie's going to be a bit of a Disney ripoff, too.
Pixar.
Well, Pixar, Disney, especially since Snow White.
It's interesting you said it was because it's not even worth distinguishing the two because Brave, which is a Pixar movie, is kind of a Disney knockoff anyway. So
This music is a bit too whimsical, I think, for the situation.
yeah, I agree.
Who did the music?
I don't know. It's probably just some Korean composer, probably.
maybe this movie may actually get better. Pardon me while I humor the actual thought.
Okay,
So we're still doing this.
is this going to be a running gag? Literally running gag. They're running ha 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 ha.
Is there a point in this movie where the story actually starts, where we actually get introduced to these characters and who they are and what are we doing here? What are we supposed to care?
Oh look, cactus!
More slapstick.
That's a Roadrunner Wile E. Coyote gag if ever I've seen one.
Yeah.
So we're ripping off Disney and Warner Brothers.
We're off to a good start. How long is this gonna go on? It's been 9 minutes.
Yeah. 9 minutes have actually just passed.
What the fuck? What is this music playing in the background? I don't.
Oh, wait. I think they're actually trying to tell a story now.
Is that? Hold on. Let me listen to that dwarf again. If he speaks again, at least.
Alright.
Who are the actors for this?
We may be kept in the dark on this since... When is this movie even... Well, has this
I
movie
swear,
come out?
I swear that muscular dwarf with the hammer, he sounded just like Patrick Warburton. Let me see if it is him. Please tell me they didn't drag Patrick Warburton into this.
Whoa. Wait. Oh.
Well,
Never mind. I
apparently
guess
not.
it's in
If
universe.
he is in here, he's not credited because there's nothing in his IMDb page that suggests it. All right.
And again, is this movie
Unless
come
it's
out
using
yet?
one of the 65 million other names for this movie. No, they're not.
Thank you.
Oh, it is Hannah. You must have had a mom at some point, girly.
But then he died.
He also taught me how to reproduce. It was a very awkward talk.
And he also tried to crossbreed me with a dog, but we don't talk about that. No, not crossbreed. Sorry.
Wait, wait. He disappeared when you were that young? How long have you been looking for him?
So how exactly did you eat all this time exactly?
Yeah, I mean, did you... Oh, wow. So she literally scratched on the wall.
I mean, points for trying to give the girl a proper backstory, but there's quite a few glaring problems here. I mean, she should be dead by now.
Unless she just learned how to take care of herself.
No, guys, I got a backstory.
What?
You know that dog she's with now? This is like her 15th dog. She ate the other 14 to survive.
Oh, God. Anyway,
Story.
well, to be fair, at least the writers are at least trying to make this character likable. At least they give her a backstory and everything, I guess. So points for trying, at least.
And she does seem to have a proper character motivate. What? Wonderbird? Okay, there's a Wonderbird. They better not be doing what I think they're gonna do.
So there you go, everybody. That's the plot. This girl is looking for her father, and Snow White and the dwarves are going to help her because we needed some famous fairy tale characters in this movie to make people interested in it. I guess.
I guess the filmmakers didn't want to try. And
I guess it technically worked. We wouldn't have been. We probably wouldn't have been watching this movie right now if it wasn't for the fact that Snow White is attached. I guess.
I mean, guess, yeah, and I guess they didn't just want to tell the usual. I don't know. I'm still wondering why my mouse doesn't even make sounds when I move it.
Also, discount Patrick Warburton.
Ding.
Whoa, wait a minute, no. You're the dwarves. You constantly leave your home, and now you're worried about what's going to happen to it?
Yeah, that's true. Basically, lives in the original fairy tale, and even in the Disney version.
Every fairy tale, pretty much. There's plenty of points. What?
I'm talking specifically about the dwarfs. But,
wait, hold on. Story. It sounds like this is trying to be deep.
Yeah. You had a feels?
Whoa, wait a minute. Every child wants to be with her father?
Well, to be fair, remember, Snow White had a father who remarried, and then the father was, well, in some versions it's the stepmother that kills him, and in others it's not. So she herself knows what it is to be fatherless, so I guess it makes sense why she would relate.
I get that, but her saying that every child wants to be with their father, well, okay, I'll admit it, Snow White's technically naive, so I guess that's probably part of her character. Hey, you wanted to say something earlier, Pedro?
The sad part is that this is already being more legit than most of the Alpha and Omega sequels.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I actually have something of a reason to care.
I mean, do those films even have a plot?
Yeah, they do. Real stupid ones.
Okay, basically, in the story of Snow White, the dwarves are constantly leaving their home so they can work all day in the mines. So they leave their home unattended every day.
And they can't argue that, oh, well, it's only when we're away something bad could happen. BS, Snow White came into your house and there were no doors locked or anything. So you obviously don't care about that. Wolves? Don't you mean the one wolf?
Wait, hang on.
Yes.
This bit here kind of reminds me of the main front of Bilbo Baggins' house.
Well, they're dwarves, so I guess it makes sense.
Discount Shire.
Ding!
Yeah. Discount Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god, does this mean that we're going to spend like the first half of the movie in here? Like in The Hobbit?
And those white eyes. Okay, those kind of eyes would look okay in an anime, but in a 3D movie? Ugh.
Well, remember, Dwebs, Asian animation. They're just they're basically taking the anime style and putting in CG.
Speaking of anime, is this as steampunk as I think it's going to be?
I think it works fine enough, I think. It's not perfect, but I've seen worse in these movies. It's not stellar, but it could be worse. So, wait. The dwarves have a boat?
An airship, apparently.
And, yeah, so hold on. This is the Middle Ages. How come we have blimps? Blimps in the fucking Middle Ages.
Wait. Sorry, I haven't got my headphones on. Did you say blimps?
Look at it. Look at that balloon. That's a blimp balloon.
Are you serious?
Hold on. Wait till they show a shot of it again. Okay, it would make sense if it was like if we're going for like a steampunk kind of deal with it.
Oh, it is steampunk.
There you go. There you go. See? Oh, but there's the thing, Jova. Okay,
I know. Time era.
Well, granted, Jova, granted we're still kind of at the beginning of the movie, but so far, nothing outside of this particular ship has been steampunk. Oh,
Hey, wait a minute.
So-
Only 2 of the doors are coming? Eh. The carriage. Clunky. That's his name. The air ducts are blocked and you didn't think to check them beforehand? You know, movie, we were complimenting you for actually having a previs. Don't mess it up by doing blatantly stupid stuff like this.
yes. Well, thank you for that pointless detour movie. If one of the characters manages to get a split on his foot, but they manage to stick it out, please show that too. Because
Well, I've saved this can of cider in my mini fridge for such an occasion as this.
honestly, this movie is so
No,
far.
no. That's the thing. That's the only can I have anyway, so I'm not going to get drunk off that.
No, what I mean is, like, honestly, this movie so far isn't really even worth even taking alcohol, honestly. So far, this movie's been pretty...
Well, I want to use it anyway because otherwise it will expire and be a waste.
I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, the writing is obviously dodgy, but so far, it looks like the filmmakers are at least trying something, at least. Even if...
Again, Paige, it's not really
Oh,
because
wait,
of the-
hold on. We have a dilemma,
Sure.
guys.
It's also because it's really hot here.
Okay.
But isn't alcohol just gonna make you thirsty?
No. Not for drinking, but for help keeping me cool.
But that's the thing. It may help in the short term, but in the long term, it's just gonna make you more thirsty.
Is there any reason why we have to make this blimp so utterly incompetent? Aside from slapstick,
Pero. Oh, look, the other doors will be involved, I guess.
or not? So, was this necessary?
No, it wasn't.
More cartoon sound effects.
It's really is the Inspector Gadget movie.
I keep on expecting Fred Flintstone to start yelling, Wilma, open this door! Wilma!
I mean, what next? Is there going to be them
what
awful
the-
transitions in Inspector Gadget? Oh, God.
Oh, never.
Well, maybe it's just that. Never mind.
Wow, you are a terrible singer,
Yeah.
whoever you are.
Yeah, I don't care how old you are. I'm gonna criticize you. I am a musician, dang it. If you can't get us girl can sing.
It doesn't even matter if she's a child. There have been plenty of great child singers.
Wait a minute, hold on. Were they over Metropolitan City for a bit in one of those shots?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I hate America and Britain's Got Talent, those kind of shows, but there have been good child singers in those shows.
My God, he sounds so much like Patrick Warburton.
Excuse me, sir. Why was your mouth moving though you weren't saying anything? And you too.
It's this disease we got while hanging out in Korea.
It's not even a matter of thing because everything else is in sync. The sounds are in sync and shit like that. It's just there's lip syncing not in sync for some reason.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, I get that this is, them bringing over one and dubbing it in English, but it's not that hard. And heck, I mean, it's not just a matter of, lips flapping. It's that literally there have been seconds of delay.
I'm acting.
So
Wow.
basically, what these filmmakers are doing is they're doing the exact same thing that the Tom and Jerry movie did, the first movie, the 1992
Yeah.
movie. Basically, they're taking these beloved, known characters, Snow White and the Dwarfs, and adding in this story about a girl looking for her father, even though it has nothing to do with Snow White.
Speaking of which, I just love that line the girl said. That the reason she says, like, "Oh, if I can't find my daddy, then this will all have been a big waste of time."
Girl,
Comes on
you're
us.
taking a giant trip on a fucking blimp with a princess and dwarves. How about some appreciation of this miracle, huh?
And really, girl, you think this is all just a waste of time? Never mind the fact that it's apparently taught you how to survive on your own at such a young age for all these years. Never mind
Okay,
the fact
granted. Okay, hold on. Okay, basically, I guess she's telling her, oh, just wish upon a star and your wishes will come true and some shit.
that.
So not only can this girl not sing, she can't act either. Wonderful.
Well, actually, Dibs, Do we know if the singer is the same actress playing the character? I don't
Oh,
think we
we're
know.
almost there.
I wish I could get up a cast list, but I can't. So
Okay, basically,
Oh,
whatever. The actress can't act and the singer can sing. That's basically the point.
I mean, the actress seems to at least be trying, and she does it good at sometimes. But at the points where she has to act really kiddish and crying, that's when she definitely falls apart.
Also, what? A hawk, I guess. What? What the hell are they doing?
look behind you, you moron!
You know, I'm starting to see a theme with this movie. Things that could be so easily solved by mundane actions like turning around or checking the air duct are expanded into over-the-top nonsense bits, even like with the wolf.
Not just that. The formula. I've figured out the formula for this movie. Something slapstick happens, and serious moment. Then slapstick. Then serious moment. Then slapstick. Then serious moment. Then slapstick. And it's on and on and on and on.
Yeah, are you sure you even have to... Okay, how big is that hawk? Seriously.
The animation quality here reminds me of a less competent Hoodwinked 2.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna have to agree. Yeah, the animation seems to have taken a bit of a dip in quality. I mean, don't get me wrong; it was never that great to begin with. I don't know the way that Hawk moves. I don't know. There's something wrong with it.
I hope we didn't speak too soon when we said that.
Wait,
this
what?
movie
Is he
isn't-
flying now? I'm pretty sure that dwarf was flying for a full second there. I don't.
We sound so concerned.
Not just that, but like you've met this girl like for like what a day tops.
I mean, admittedly, I can get, being courteous and trying to save her life, but... Well... Just... act like you have a nice semblance of what you feel about her.
Whoa.
Brainy. There's no dwarf called Brainy. Is that supposed to be Doc? Okay. Granted, the whole.
Paige, you know what you thought Pam was going to be? Just nearly 2 hours of them going, whoa. This is that movie.
Like I said, I hope we didn't speak too soon when we said this movie didn't seem too bad.
Yeah,
Because every compliment we seem to make amasses this movie then pulling something incredibly stupid.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, you had...
there you go!
You had somewhat of a semblance of a possible story with the backstory we're doing with the father, but now you're... Again, it's like I said, it's like they came up with this story of a girl finding her father, but that will not be good enough to fill out 80 minutes. So we need to fill it up as much as we can with Snow White stuff, slapstick stuff. Wait, and now we're in Little
Mermaid.
Shark!
I think we're ripping off Little Mermaid and Finding Nemo.
And Brainy died. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh.
You know what's a shame? Is like, well,
Sound effects.
Oh,
never mind.
Ariel?
It's Ariel. It's
Oh my god.
They're not even trying with this. That's literally Ariel. Oh my god, she has to speak. She can't even. She's lost her voice too, apparently.
Well, actually, Jova, to be fair, part of the mermaid mythology is that they don't speak.
Yeah, I know about that. I'm just saying the fact that, she was speaking with hand signals, that, she would only know if she understood English.
Didn't Pirates of the Caribbean The Stranger Tides follow that as well?
No. Well, I mean, mermaids could speak English. It's just they were more, they were more obsessed with eating you.
Actually, she's the daughter of King Triton, the king of Atlantis.
Oh, but Pedro, that would imply we're ripping off Disney. Oh, you better not be setting up a subplot.
this Count Warburton apparently has taken a liking to the mermaid, but unfortunately we're leaving the mermaid behind now, so bye.
Were we trying to get to this island anyway? Or is
Again,
that
thank you for that. Again, thank you for that pointless detour movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm starting to think that my theory is utterly and completely. Oh, hold on. We're supposed to care
wait.
now. See, it's like I
Okay.
said, slapstick moment, now a serious moment.
Okay, movie, let's see if you can redeem yourself. Aww. Girl, you've been surviving for years. I think you're good at some other things.
Not just that, but what do you mean it's your fault that this happened? I mean, the hawk attacked because that's what hawks do.
I mean, okay. If this is like supposed to be your character, feeling guilt tripped and all, that may actually be clever. That said, though, well, okay, actually, I don't really have anything bad to say about that, so who knows? Maybe they could carry this out.
Oh my god, the lip syncing combined with the emotionless face, that was...
It said that, despite all that, because of that, her acting is literally the best thing about her. Well, okay, aside from her character, but,
It's like she's the only one here who actually has a character, even, because what personality does Snow White and the dwarves do, really? Again, it's like I said, my fear. I am not absolutely convinced that my initial theory was correct. I'm about the story of the girl and the father, but they couldn't fill that in with 90 minutes, so fill it up with filler. There you go.
And when it comes to stuff like this in the Tom and Jerry movie, I'm not against the concept in general because, well, okay, when it comes to Tom and Jerry, I'd have been okay with that if Tom and Jerry could have been more so the focus. It's like, it's okay if you want to throw in the whole girl trying to find her father thing, just make sure that Tom and Jerry are the focus and the girl thing is, the side plot that runs the movie. Similar case with this. If Snow White wouldn't even have to be the major focus, but if she has enough of a presence and a character, and some stake in this whole matter too, then by all means, make it about the girl, but include Snow White. And I think one of Disney's shows actually does that with every episode. Or the Disney Junior thing. So
Okay,
what, you're gonna go to Oz or something?
They ran into a tornado. What's next? They're gonna find the Wicked Witch from Wizard of Oz in here?
Oh, there goes Snow White.
Well, that was a short movie.
How'd you enjoy it, Dweebs? Oh, that's a shame. It seemed like it could have been good and... Wait.
Oh, no, bullshit. Boo!
What?
How is she even...
Oh, God,
Seriously?
they're not actually gonna rip off Oz, because this looks a lot like that scene where Oz woke up and... Oh! What? How did they get to the same area? Oh, that's the dog's name's Loba.
Yeah, that's what I said. Loba's the... Oh, okay, that's right. So, wait. Then why did the other... Never mind.
So, wait, we saw Snow White get sucked up, but I'm pretty sure that Hannah was on the ship the whole time.
Oh, look, the Weewoks are watching them.
Movie, it's not always scary if you have them with red eyes when it's in the middle of broad daylight,
Wait. The Wisps from Brave? Now we're ripping off Brave now.
It was only a matter of time, really.
You're really getting desperate. You're ripping off something that is already kind of a ripoff.
Oh, wait a minute, and now they're ripping off Sonic and the Black Knight because it looks exactly like the Wisp collective things
I'm not even kidding. Those blue wisps leading them to somewhere, that's literally taken from Brave.
Not only that, but also Sonic and the Black Knight to an extent. Uh-oh.
Let me guess. The Wicked Witch, because of how everything in there is green and twisted and...
That wouldn't make any sense because it's in a tree. What?
She looks like she's high.
I've noticed something. Snow White's lips seem to at least talk when the actress is talking. Yet, with the other ones, they don't.
Yeah, totally not suspicious.
She is clearly a trustworthy figure.
Snow White, you are a princess yourself. You should know this sort of stuff is suspicious.
Well, to be fair, Jova, she's literally naive in every incarnation she's in, anyway.
Yeah,
so.
but I'm pretty sure she eventually learned from stuff. Oh, wait. Or has she not eaten the apple yet? Well, I guess we have no way of knowing.
Well, considering she's with the dwarves, no, because after being, if this was after the apple, then she would be living with the prince right now.
Unless it's one of those feminine, strong, hard movies where the princess doesn't need a man.
Yeah, even though Snow White literally had 7 men do stuff for her in the beginning of the movie.
Hello, story time.
What's this camera angle? Did David Yates take over? Seriously, David Yates loves this kind of camera trick.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, it's a flashback. It's just the transition is awful.
It looks like they destroyed the movie to fix it back together again.
What? What?
You know, he was chatting with this lip-syncing guy.
Not just that, the way he was animated when he said that. Also, how are you here? The gods. Yes, the gods were bored, so they decided to bring this guy back.
Well, actually, Pedro, remember, she was reading the story, and it said that the heavens literally bestowed the king a child. Wait a minute. Snow White is a gift from the heavens. Her father was brought back by the gods. She's Wonder Woman. She's Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was molded from clay, but Wonder Woman was also a gift from the gods, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she was. I agree. So wait, was Snow in the storybook when she met her father? Okay, so we've got backstory.
Well, actually, I don't think that was even backstory. I think that was just like a vision or something.
Wow, you are clearly not suspicious at all.
And now you are going to stay here forever. Yes, I'm going to keep you in here, and you will be my funny little statues. Debatable.
Define ordinary girl, so okay, give her your beauty.
I mean, Snow White doesn't really even care about her beauty, so that's not really even a bad offer for her. She'll just give it outright fine.
This better not be the evil queen, because, well, if that's the case, then I have to ask why you didn't steal her beauty from the get-go.
Looks like mud.
Wait,
That's
quicksand.
mud!
That's mud. It's not quicksand.
It's mud.
You're not even sinking, you're literally just stuck.
Are they overreacting?
So apparently the dog thing is that he's constantly telling tall tales.
God.
Is the movie pointing out the fact that they take too long to do stuff?
Jeez, aren't you the most optimistic person, aren't you?
I'll say. Why did you even use that? He wasn't even running. Come on, movie.
Could you imagine a video? Anyways, could you imagine a video game where every time a character runs, we hear that sound effect?
That'll get annoying real quick.
Oh, now they're sinking.
All right, here we go.
I think you have to tie a knot first.
But seriously, guys, these characters are thinking.
Oh, never mind. Actually, yeah, they're both holding each an end. What?
Wait, what?
What the fuck is going on?
This is sudden.
Whoa,
Well-
he actually has character regrets. They're big.
Well, the doors are dead.
Unless this plan works somehow.
What?
That's an incredibly
Wait, what
long branch.
Not just that. What the fuck just happened? I don't quite understand what happened.
I guess they pulled on each their ends and that worked somehow?
Isn't that sweet? The dog thinks he's important.
He just wants to be loved.
Of course.
Well, thank you for that completely
Oh.
pointless scene.
And
What do you need? A fucking thunderclap every time she speaks? I don't.
draw me like...
One of your French girls.
Yeah.
Acting.
Excuse me. Why?
What? Oh, so apparently Snow White wants her to draw her so that they can go together. She'll be with her in spirit, I guess.
So basically, she's gonna take away her beauty. What? So what? I mean, Snow White doesn't even care about her beauty. At least she never did in any of the other incarnations. And why would the Anna care?
And she'll look ordinary, whatever that means.
So what? Snow White doesn't even. In fact, she would actually welcome that, since that way she would be. It would be easy for her to hide from the stepmother. So yeah, let's see how much worse she looks. Get it? Because beauty is on the inside.
You didn't change a thing.
What? What?
Is there going to be some moral?
I guess.
Wait.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it.
Let's
It
listen.
was a test.
It was a test.
Okay, so I guess you actually had us fooled there into thinking you were the bad guy. Huh. So it was a test.
Yeah, it was a test of kindness.
Alright. They were actually kind of clever with that. This movie is giving me such mixed feelings. It's like, some moments it feels downright stupid, and yet other moments it seems like it's actually trying and kind of clever at some.
All right, time to follow the brave wisps again.
The highest point in the highest tower sort of
hold
stuff.
on, lady. No, the plants are eating you, lady. Run away.
No!
Okay, I guess we're going to. Okay, I guess we're going to ignore the fact that the old lady just got eaten by live plants. Okay, let's move on.
This movie is weird.
Oh, and they casually found each other. How nice. So what the hell was the point of separating them if we're not going to do anything with it? Oh, I get it. It's so that Lomba could feel important.
The bird.
The bird is the word. The bird. The bird is the word. Whimsy!
Wee!
Oh my god, Pedro, that looked a bit like an opening to Ni no Kuni from the way that was shot.
Mm.
Well,
And
the opening to the console of Ni no Kuni, I mean, the way that, they were going with the angle and going down. It looked like it could have been in a video game. Oh, cool, we found where the bird lives. And we're... Huh.
So the bird lives in a...
cliff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At the highest peak is something.
Simple. So it's simple. Just start playing Touch the Sky and climb Brave style.
All right, so now we're ripping off the opening of King's Quest, one of the things from King's Quest 2015. See, he's even looking behind him for an enemy threat.
This is going to be like an up where this bird, whatever.
Well, we did need to find a certain bird.
Now think about it, Jova. It's a high place that's a bit cloudy.
Yep.
There's a bird This is like up, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess we should add up to the list of movies this kind of is ripping off of.
So this is the legendary bird thingy.
The Wonder Bird.
It looks okay, I guess.
Was the soundtrack implying that that bird was an alien?
Ha, bird.
Ah. Funny. You're a funny
Ha.
guy.
Ha.
That's why I'm gonna kill you last.
And Brainy's gonna get eaten by the bird.
Actually, that one's clunky.
Oh, it's a clunky? Whatever. Dwarf, generic dwarf. Yeah!
In fact,
Yes.
yeah, we literally only know the names of 2 dwarves now that I think about it.
Alas, poor clunky, we knew you. There goes Clunky.
Okay. Well, dilemma averted, I guess.
Yeah, every time there's any possible dilemma, it's immediately averted in the most anticlimactic way possible. It's like the writers are thinking, oh my god, something interesting might happen. Quick, let's completely...
Wow, Snow White has some pretty good arm strength.
I guess all those years of working in forced labor for the queen paid off.
And the dog's
Yeah.
the only one who made it up.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. Yeah, forced labor with the queen. Yeah, makes sense that she would have a good physical strength, actually. Nice.
Huh. That's another bit about this movie making a surprising bit of sense. I don't think there's not many movies I've seen that have given me such good but bad vibes at the same time.
And he died.
Well cried.
Oh my god, I sound so concerned, don't I?
Okay, is Snow White just a hidden athlete or something? And then again, forced labor, I guess, but she's pretty agile even with that dress on.
Yeah.
Boy, Princess Peach should take some lessons.
Well, shouldn't you take lessons from Princess Daisy then?
Yeah, Princess Daisy also showed that you can do that even with a dress on. Kung Fu? What does that have to do with climb? That's an incredibly vague reference if that's what you're making. But isn't the
So yeah,
birds-
yep, there you go. This has officially become up. Now we're bringing the bird home. Just like
Okay. As of when we're watching this, I haven't seen Up.
Really? Well,
don't worry. What we're saying doesn't really spoil anything.
yeah.
Again, that was during my Pixar hiatus.
Weird. I don't think Pixar was really, in their slump during the time of Up.
No. It wasn't anything creative. I just didn't watch anything from them.
Oh. Okay. Hello, soundtrack.
Cue Touch the Sky from Brave.
Yeah. Basically, I stopped at Cars and I only started watching Pixar films again.
Whoa,
Monsters University.
Wait a minute. Snow White's been climbing all this time and you guys only fought now. Maybe we should follow her?
They're not
Actually,
very smart.
wow. So Snow White's pretty much getting a lot of the heavy work done when you think about it.
Well, the movie is named after her, so you'd expect.
Yeah, I guess this is the part where the writers figure, you know what? We named this movie after Snow White. Let's actually make some fucking use of her.
It's kind of a shame, but I kind of wish I wish Tom and Jerry did more stuff like that in their movie, well, their first movie. I mean, they did do some stuff, but
you see Tom and Jerry original movie. You're being outdone by this random movie that nobody even knows about, aside from us three, probably.
it's weird because, like, well, in some ways, this movie is a hidden gem because it shows that, you know, Korean, Chinese knockoff films like this actually can do stuff good. Although, on the other hand, it's kind of underplayed by some stupid stuff. But yeah, in terms of actually letting Snow White actually participate in the plot, it's actually doing better than I thought it would. And that scares me, kind of.
Wait, this music reminds me of Across the Stars from episode 2.
No, I agree. Unlike with the Alpha and Omega movies, which are movies that were mandated by a studio for the sake of money, this movie actually feels like someone actually had some sort of a vision that wanted to tell a story.
Yeah.
Whether or not they succeeded at that, that's of course another story, but it doesn't feel like a movie that was just purely mandated by the studio.
It's like the first Alpha and Omega movie. Like, well, that one was literally like, you know, an effort by an independent film company at the time, so it made sense they didn't have as much funding, but they still did their best of it. Like here.
Yeah, you can tell these filmmakers are at least trying. It's just that they're not very good at it.
Either that or they didn't work well with the budget they had. Okay, that bird looks creepy, but also kind of beautiful in a way. Rendered not as well, but the colors are nice.
Thought the bird was going to sneeze there for a second.
All right, I'll be right back.
Seriously, what is up with the sound effects? You know, it'd be funny as if it turns out the bird could talk all along and was just sticking with them.
Honestly, yeah, I mean, I wish. I mean, this movie's boring as shit.
Yay! I finally get to see my dad again! Boy, wouldn't it suck if it turned out her father actually did abandon her on purpose?
Yeah, plot twist, her father is evil.
You see, honey, I kind of met this Cinderella chick, and I found out that, you know, the role for Prince was open, so I figured, you know, maybe it's time we go our separate ways, so I kind of pulled a Hansel and Gretel on you. I just didn't try to feed you to a murderous witch. Bye!
But Daddy...
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. And arrows? What?
Arrows.
Hey, movie, you know that thing that you do when you actually build up a scene and make sense? Yeah, could you go back to doing that?
No.
And thus the Wonder Bird was crippled. Or not.
You know, if this bird was more of a skeleton one, this would remind me of the Nether Bird from Pan.
I know, right?
Ha, right. The director, Joe Wright, right. Ha 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 ha. I would have suggested a Joe Wright movie, actually, but I'm not quite sure if they're short enough.
Hey, guys, you want to take that arrow out of the Wonder Bird's wing?
All right,
I guess Snow White is. Basically, Pedro, as they were arriving at this kingdom, arrows came out of nowhere and just shot the Wonder Bird, and the Wonder Bird was able to stabilize, and now they're here.
Oh, and who exactly shot those arrows?
We never saw anything. It's like I said to the movie. Hey, movie, you know when you actually build up scenes and made sense? Could you go back to doing that? It's like, arrows... Dwibs, did you catch where those may have come from?
I get okay. Fury again.
Castle, I guess?
My guess is they got to the part where the bird was supposed to tell her what where the dad is, but then wait, if we resolve this now, we wouldn't reach that feature length runtime. Arrows come out of nowhere and shoot down the bird. There you go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dodge the bullet.
You know what it reminds me of for some reason?
What?
You know that bit in the there's a bit in the first chapter of King's Quest 2015 where the game stops you from going west and forces you to go east, and then a giant gust of wind comes from there and forces you to go that way.
Yeah.
It's kind of reminds me of that for some reason. I don't know why.
Because it's something that's literally stopping you. Except the difference is that the game was, being humorous and, pretty much tongue-in-cheek about the fact that, oh, sorry, not yet. What? Hello, new art style. Oh, his dad. Wow.
Yeah, even though I was saying, oh, it is embarrassing.
I guess he was talking about what it was
I get
the feeling that at times he was speaking, in present tense when really the whole thing was supposed to be past tense.
Yeah, my guess was what they were going for is that the father usually is not the violent type, so he was kind of ashamed of him. But then when it got to the point of defending his actual own son, that's when he abandoned that and actually got over his cowardly and naturally risked his life to protect his son. That's what they were going for with that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently that's Loba's character reasons for wanting to keep his master.
It's actually sad because it seems like that's probably the movie right there, actually. And you can tell that there's a good movie, Bert fighting to try to come out of this, but it can't.
I know, it's like, seriously, they gave the girl a, what?
They gave
a rock?
I was about to compliment your movie.
Come on, movie! I'm literally about to...
Here.
It's like I said to him, every time we try to compliment this movie, poof, random stuff. But yeah, as I was saying, it's like, they gave the girl a proper backstory trying to find her father. They even gave the dog a proper backstory trying to be like his father and protecting Hannah. And yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes this all the more tragic than even Alpha and Alpha and Omega were movies that are terrible because even the animators were just collecting paychecks at the point. With this, you can just feel that there's a good movie fighting to try to burst out of this prison that it's in.
Yeah, it's like, it's weird. The problems I thought I would have with this movie aren't quite the problems I thought I would have. It's like, well, the problems I have had. Because, I thought this movie would barely, really warrant Snow White, but no, it actually has warranted her so far. They've actually had some tasks relating to Snow White and whatnot. And they've actually had her do cool athletic stuff, which makes sense because she's done a lot of manual labor. And it's even given the characters who, are original, proper characters. It's just that this movie pulls stupid stuff that ruins it. And no, yeah. I'm not talking about the animation and, the lip flapping stuff. I can actually accommodate that, maybe the budget stuff.
Because I'm guessing, well, I know Jova has, but have you seen the Cook from Heather movies?
No.
Well, basically, that changed from CGI animation to hand-drawn animation because of a flashback. That's something that the Kung Fu movies actually tend to do, especially the second movie. Yeah. So that actually felt like something out of a Kung Fu Panda movie, actually. And the Kung Fu Panda backstory in the second movie was also very good. It felt like something you would see in a Pixar movie. Again, you can tell that there's at least one person in this cast and crew that definitely was trying to make something worthwhile out of this.
So a stone monster gets crushed by a stone. also discount Stonehenge.
Ding.
Yeah.
Wow, that was another dilemma solved.
That was again completely pointless.
Let's go to the castle.
You know, also I'm wondering, shouldn't there have been like another task for Snow White that, was given to her? I mean, she's like had what, just the kindness thing? You'd think there'd be
How are they
other
going to end this? There's only 15
have
minutes of movie left.
You know what they could have done? They could have done a similar thing to the typical Pixar formula, where you could have had Anna and the dog meet under weird circumstances during some kind of journey, and then eventually they bond over their own common backstory. That would have made for a stronger movie.
I agree.
The typical Pixar formula.
Oh, whoa!
Their movies.
Dude!
Oh.
That dwarf just sleep choked that night.
Dwibs, time to do some good old-fashioned WWE commentary.
My God! That dog just took down the dwarf!
They literally just pulled a GTA 5 on those guys. Well, GTA 5, Metal Gear, they'll choke, sleep, knockout.
And then one of the knights comes in with a microphone and starts talking about his backstory, about how his wife left him when...
Yeah. Oh God, how I wish the WWE games today still had that to create a story mode.
They did?
Well, yeah, for a few...
Yeah, they used to, yeah, but nowadays not so much.
That's a shame. I had a perfect story. That could have used us.
Dang it, EA. Well,
Actually,
you still...
no, 2K.
Actually, the 2K, yeah.
Oh, never mind 2K, but... Well, do you still have those older games where you can make a story?
Yes,
actually, no.
Oh no!
Oh.
Well, I can always do it myself.
Okay. They're cheap anyway. I could always do it.
So how do those make a story mode things go?
Cutscene templates, and you can put your own text over them. Basically, what I had in mind was basically Tio and Pedro got fed up with your leadership, so they decided to rebel against you.
Yes, good. That's good old-fashioned.
Storytelling.
No, good old-fashioned.
What
Hold on. What is it?
Wait, is this the statue? Is this the castle of the evil queen or something?
Huh.
That would...
So we're going to resolve so hold on. So the father is being held prison by the evil queen.
Nah, couldn't be. Could it?
Also, I love how this castle has barely any people in it. It had like 2 knights and that's it.
They're really lax on security.
Oh.
Wow, that Disney animation? Oh. I mean, seriously, the way those things were drawn literally screamed Disney 2D.
And then basically my WWE story could have alternate endings, whether if Jova wins or if Pedro and Tia win. Me and Shiroi would be neutrals.
Okay, so this girl's story is literally drawn on the walls of the castle?
It's because I'm guessing that's because this is where her father is. That's the only explanation.
I get that.
Basically, I'm guessing the father misses her so much that he's drawing her all of it, just to cope with the solitude, I guess, or something.
Yes, I can tell it's him because I
there
can
you
hear
go.
the
There you go.
song.
There you go, Jova. I just guessed it.
Geppetto?
And now he's going insane.
Also, how old is that girl now? I mean, because her father must have been gone for years if he's now that.
Okay, hold on. How the hell did the father go from that young to that old? The girl didn't seem to age all that much. There's some severe time aging issues going on here.
Yeah.
Either that or she's incredibly old and only looks and sounds younger than she is.
Also, the song is incredibly generic.
My heart.
Wait a minute. You're always in my heart.
My dreams.
And now we're seeing parts from the movie about her going to find him.
I heart love.
You may as well just have a song where all the words are just love.
You'll be in my heart. Oh, wait a minute. You'll be in my heart. This is a You'll Be in My Heart song from Tarzan, just with the meter and stuff changed around. Whoa.
What happened to your eyes?
Not really. You're lip syncing.
So, why does he sound like William Shatner?
Wouldn't be the first movie like this William Shatner's been in.
I want to know why he's been missing all this time.
All right.
Aww. Why is the father here anyway?
And then the witch comes in and kills them both. Yes, we know.
Oh, wait, hold on. Why? All right, because you're locked up. Why? What?
What?
They're locked you up just to make
To be fair, the evil queen is of course known as the most, the most vain villain ever. So I guess it makes sense.
Still, though, I mean, was her father really that much? Oh, I guess he was a dressmaker going off of that flashback. But
okay. To be fair, if you know your Snow White lore, yes, this actually does make sense because basically the thing about the evil queen in the Snow White story is that she's literally the most vain. No one can even look even remotely prettier than her. Otherwise, she will kill her. Basically.
Only thing I have to ask is, has it really been taking him this long to make a dress?
So there you go. Actually, think about it. There you go, Jova. It's like I said, the evil queen. So we've literally come across the
discount. Also discount Zelda. Ding.
Jova, I just realized something.
Yeah.
In just one climax, we're going to solve both the Snow White story and this new original story.
That's kind of clever, I guess. Although, honestly, I hate to say it, I think this movie should have had more length to it. Also,
True.
I guess we're skipping out the animal.
Honestly, Jova, considering how many pointless scenes this movie has had.
Yeah.
Actually, no. This movie's boring enough already. I don't want it longer.
Well, I guess what I mean is we could have used more screen time, focusing on Snow White's tale. Oh, so that's why he's been there for so long, because the queen broke his word, and... Well, okay, yeah, that's in the queen's character to be nasty like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, movie, you gave a reason. Oh, and by the way, please make sure to carve out Snow White's heart. I had a huntsman, but he never got around to doing that. Blasted Chris Hemsworth. That's
actually one of my favorite scenes in the Disney movie. Like you bring.
Don't you have Emily Blunt helping you?
That's actually one of my favorite scenes in the Disney movie. Bring back her heart in this.
Whoa! And then the dog tore off the queen's face, and everyone lived happily ever after. That would actually fit in a Grimm tale.
Oh god, don't mention Grimm, please. Ugh. God, I hate that movie.
Me too.
I don't blame you. I mean, I like that movie, but I'm not gonna pretend like it's something everyone's gonna love. In fact, I can actually see why people would hate it. I mean, I only really like it because...
It saddens me because I love Terry Gilliam.
Well,
wait, so they're going to face the entire army themselves?
Well, maybe if they pull Hyrule Warriors, this could work. Heck, I spent a whole movie trying to get you, and I've risked my life infinite amount of times.
Also,
okay, dog. It doesn't really help the scene when you're standing on two legs like that. Yeah, there were 5 other dwarves, but forgot them.
They're not important.
Again, girl, stop blaming yourself. Oh, never mind. They're actually addressing that. Okay, movie. Nope. Okay, movie, you actually seem to be doing something.
I don't know, but what I do know is
What more can they resolve? There's 5 minutes left.
Whoa! Incredibly good
Oh.
shot with that arrow.
is that the arrow that hit the bird the other time? Oh, it's the prince.
Okay, so Snow.
Hey, why did the prince kill the bird?
What?
Uh,
Oh no. Wait. I don't think we know if it was the prince that shot the arrows. It seems to be implied that it was this kingdom that shot it.
Joe, who was in Brothers Grimm? Was it just you, me, and Pedro?
NTO.
Oh, and Tia, okay.
Well, she's off to go to dinner.
Well, the bird decided to take matters into his own hands, I guess.
Well, apparently, apparently the arrows were shot from the queen's castle, so I'm guessing it's the Wonderbird taking revenge for getting shot. Although I have to say, it's kind of awkward how, movie, you had Snow White kicking butt and doing all that cool stuff before, and yet you have the prince and the Wonderbird defeat the queen. And song!
Wait, In Harmony? Wasn't that a song from Fox and the Hound 2 or something?
I don't know. I
have not seen
I
that
listened to
movie.
block that movie off my memory.
Oh, okay, there's the Wonderbird, so what did the bird do with the queen?
Not important.
I guess he ate her. I don't know. The point is which gets defeated, I guess.
And
The queen.
Once again, dilemma solved. Well, okay, I guess I won't.
Also, pictures.
I guess they ran out of animation budget, so from now on they could only use pictures.
I do have to
I
wonder
guess.
though, what was the prince's army even doing there? And
That's it.
I wonder if there's a stinger.
I doubt it.
Roger Chan,
Ben Zhao.
original Snow White from the Fairy Tales of Grimm. Yeah, not much.
Screenplay: Roger Chan and Ben Zhao.
Executive
So-
director Leslie Chan. Yeah, you'll always
Okay.
be in my heart. Seriously, that's.
Anyway, final thoughts.
It's boring.
Okay, let's go ahead and do your final thoughts first then.
It's boring. It's stupid. It's dull.
But you have to admit, there were some good scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't really pay attention to those because the rest of the movie was just. Oh,
I don't know, Dibs. During the dog's backstory, even you were silent watching it.
there's just like that one bit. Then, other than that,
Well, you also paid mind to the fact that the girl was given a proper backstory, and you actually.
I know, but the problem is, it's just. Ugh.
Well, that's exactly-
Sorry, I just couldn't get into it.
That's
No,
I
don't
don't
worry.
blame you
None of
about
us
that.
got really into it. There was way too much stupid slapstick for us to truly get completely into it.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
projects like these that are most tragic, but I'll get to that in my final thoughts.
Anyway, you done, Dibs?
Yeah, it sucks.
Final thoughts. Yeah, it sucks like this. It does suck in the grand scheme of things. But however, I can at least appreciate the fact that unlike some other movies of this nature, I can at least tell that there was at least that the film was worth that's trying to entertain the audience instead of just shoving. I mean, there's a lot of stupid slapstick that doesn't belong here.
Obligatory booing of the dubbing director, Ridwan Amir.
Yeah, but they've actually bothered
Oh!
to give the two main characters a full fleshed out stories, including the one with the dog that feels out of a Kung Fu Panda movie and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's your singer, by the
so-
way.
Sing about "We'll Never Be Afraid." We will never be afraid. Miranda Crandall.
And apparently the same guy who was the dubbing director also did the music and the lyrics.
Did they already say who the voice actors were? Hold on, I'll look. Basically, it's of course a bad movie. However, I can at least appreciate the fact that there were some good scenes that show that these filmmakers were at the very least trying to make something worthwhile. So I guess points for trying. I will not hate you for this.
Yeah.
Good.
Much.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those most... to me, this is one of 3 or 4 cases where this can be one of the most tragic outcomes. A movie that is... Oh, there you go, voice actors.
Felicia Zoberman, Riley Jackson, and John Malone.
What, just 3 voice actors in the entire movie?
Yeah.
3 that they listed up front for English version. Maybe it was just this 3, but yeah, this movie is one of the most tragic cases. Like, you can literally see the effort in there. And I have to say, when I first saw this movie, I thought, okay, this is going to be your usual knockoff film or film that's just there for a paycheck, like Alpha and Omega or Norm of the North, where it looked cheaply made. But the animation wasn't the worst, I'll admit. It had a lot of stupid and really badly done stuff, but it seemed like they were working within a budget and actually pushing it to an extent. And, yeah, the story. I'll admit, when I first heard a girl goes to look for her missing father and Snow White just happens to be there, I thought, okay, this is going to be like a bad version of, mixing stuff up with how Alpha and Omega or the original Tom and Jerry movie did it. But no, I mean... The characters get their backstories, I will give them that. Snow White's could be a bit done better, but she makes up for that by actually getting to be in on the action a lot. And it makes sense, in the context of a Snow White tale. Hannah and Loba, the girl and dog, also get their proper backstories, and the dog even gets his in a nice visual sense. Same with the girl, but the dog has the 2D hand-drawn animation, which works fine. It's just... Yeah.
Keep going, Jeff. I'm going to try to find out who Riley Jackson is and who Felicia Zoberman is.
The main issue with this movie is it's literally that kind of movie where just as you're complimenting it, it pulls a stupid thing. And the biggest issue, number 1, is that all the dilemmas were solved with little sense of peril. That's that's one of the big rules of filmmaking, or heck, story making in general you need to make, is like, if you're going to have perilous situations... Make it so that I care more about it, and solve them in a way that doesn't feel cheap. Unless that's the point of the story, which this obviously wasn't. Other big story issues, like, when you do get to a certain dilemma and try and make it look bad, they drag it on for too long, to the point where it is slapstick. In fact, it literally is. And yeah, I'm still wondering what the heck they were thinking with those sound effects. Now... Yeah, speaking of a story in general, it's literally a mixed bag, because, it does some clever things, does stuff that actually makes sense, and then goes right to stupid, and sadly, it ended on stupid with the way that the Queen was defeated. I mean, don't get me wrong, it made sense that the Wonder Bird would want to get her, but, you were kind of building up to Snow White being the one to beat her. I mean, if you're going to have Snow White do awesome stuff, let her do it for the whole thing.
Hold on, Jova. I just figured out something.
What?
Riley Jackson, who played the Anna in this movie? Okay, that mermaid Ariel-like thing?
No way.
The same studio made a movie called The Mermaid Princess, and it's the exact same princess. So technically, that mermaid was actually a cameo from their previous movie.
So we have a cinematic universe on our hands here.
Really?
Here you go. Check this out. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I guess tune in next time for The Mermaid Princess from this same studio, apparently.
I have to say, though, I'm not completely dreading that, because this movie has shown that this film company could possibly do something if they... I don't know what happened. Maybe budget stuff or something. Maybe a bad dub, although, honestly, from what I've seen, I get the feeling that it's not just the dub's fault, really. I mean, because, it also had to do with how the scenes were carried out to you. That just, nah.
All right, everybody. So see it for that movie then.
I would recommend you give this a watch, though. I mean, it's the kind of movie that, at the very least, I recommend watching it at least once, by whatever means. I mean, It's a fun enough to riff on movie if you don't like it, or a movie that can give you hope that, hey, just because a movie's cheap doesn't mean it has to be bad. I mean, this movie clearly showed that not everything's condemned to it. So, yeah, sadly, bad film, but good things of it that do give me hope. Well, actually reinforce my hope.
See ya, everybody.
See ya.
See ya.